What is going on, everybody? Thammagotcha here, and welcome into another video. We're going to be hopping into the Great League Remix Cup with Shadow Typhlosion, one of the best closers in every single league except for the Master League because the CP doesn't go that high. But in this Great League Remix, Great League Cup is one of the best closers if you give it shields. I paired it up with a Gudra and Registeel. This team was honestly so good. 3 sets, gained over 100 elo points, as you can see there, and every single one of my Pokemon has thunder coverage for a lot of the water types that you're going to be seeing. So let's hop into these battles here and check out the team. I'm going to be running one set, as I was my last set of the day that I only recorded, unfortunately, so it is what it is here. So Gligar lead, going to be coming in here with the Gudra. Obviously they are going to outpace us here to the aerial ace, but they decide to hop into a Ferrothorn. Bad news for them. 3 incinerates, and my goodness gracious, this Ferrothorn is out of here. And back in comes the Gligar, gonna be throwing the Thunder Punch, as it could potentially be the Blast Burn. They give up a shield, and look at the incinerate damage. 1 incinerate does like 10% of the Shadow Gligar self, forcing them to throw energy, which is quite fine by me. I come back in with the Gudra, I throw 1 Dragon Breath and the Aqua Tail for proper move timing. They fully let it go, and it's an Empoleon in the back, and we are primed to win this game. I can shield out the potential Drill Peck, as I don't want to get Steel Wing down. I'm going to try and get a shield here with the Thunder Punch after throwing 1 Dragon Breath, and if they don't want to shield this, I can potentially just Dragon Breath all the way down from here. They will get to another move, but I'm going to try and catch the Drill Peck on the Registeel, get a little fancy with it, but it didn't really matter. This game was over anyways. I could just come up with the Registeel, tank these Hydro Cannons, and even potentially lock on this thing all the way down, which we do, and that's going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent there. So hopping into the next matchup here, we have Gudra into Empoleon. Again, not a terrible lead, considering the fact that Drill Peck is a pretty garbage move, and the fact that they are running Waterfall. Okay, trainers, you do want to be running Steel Wing, but I guess if you're seeing a lot of fire types, Waterfall is okay, but Steel Wing is definitely the preferred fast move. Being a 2-turn fast move compared to Waterfall being 3-turn, it's just a lot easier to manage, and Waterfall is just not the best move in the world for energy generation or damage. So gonna be able to win this matchup pretty cleanly here, going for the Aqua Tail on the second charge move here. In comes a Poliwrath, and here's where I fumble. I let them get a nice energy advantage, whereas if I come in with my Typhlosion, I could potentially outpace them to 3 Thunder Punches, but now they will definitely outpace me to their 3rd move. So I'm just gonna get off this Thunder Punch here, get off the second Thunder Punch, hopefully grab both shields potentially, and if not, hopefully this next Thunder Punch is gonna do enough damage where I can come with Registeel and fully get the farm down here. So I'm hoping that they kind of let this go, but they don't, unfortunately, and now I'm kind of forced to try and lock down this Poliwrath here. I'm gonna no shield this move, thinking that it's just an icy win, but it's a Scald. Unfortunately, we do not get the right call, and it ends up being a Jellicent in the back. So I think if I shield the Scald, I win this game, because we get the attack drop there, and we're gonna be able to outpace to the second Zap Cannon. But and you know what, no, we end up losing this game anyways, because we are at the second Zap Cannon, and now the Zap Cannon is not going to KO. But maybe I can get to a 3rd one. It'll be kind of tight there. With the debuff, it may have been possible, but I think that Jellicent still wins that game with a shield up. So either way, good game to my opponent. Well played. Hopping into the next matchup here, Clodsire on the lead, right where you want to see the Clodsire. You don't want to see it on the Registeel. All moves are going to be resisted, and Typhlosion is just going to get eaten alive with the Mud Shot. This thing is running Sludge Bomb. Nice coverage, I'm assuming, for any fairy types, so there's got to be like Double Dragon or something in the back. But Aqua Tail gonna do not a whole lot of damage for being super effective, but I'm going to be able to CMP tie them on the next one. I was assuming that they wanted to go for the move right away to try and preserve switch advantage. So that's why I went for the CMP tie, or else I would have gave them a full Mud Shot, which would have been absolutely terrible. We are able to live that next Sludge Bomb, get the Dragon Breath down. This is absolutely fantastic for us, because we're going to be resisting the Powder Snows, and gonna shield this. Could be an Earthquake, but most likely going to be the Icicle Spear bait. I'm gonna throw 1 Incinerate. I know this is just the Icicle Spear. There's no way they made it to a Earthquake in that amount of time. So I'm gonna let that one go, build up a boat ton of energy here. So I have 2 blast burns ready to go. This thunder punch will definitely knock out this wall rain. Left, right, good night. In comes the Greninja, and we are now at the back-to-back thunder punches. This first thunder punch is gonna be getting the shield. Second one to grab the second shield, and I can just come in here with Registeel. We can take 2 hydro cannons to the face. We'll have a shield left over. Zap cannon or focus blast is definitely gonna be able to finish them off. My opponent knows the game is over, and they do top left, and that's gonna be a good game. Well played to my opponent. Unfortunately, that double water backline didn't really work out. Here's where having the triple thunder coverage is amazing. This is what's not amazing. Seeing a fairy type on the lead, especially Carbink. I can't really swap out here into my Typhlosion because that would just be horrible. Rock throw, absolutely eat us alive here. Moonblast gonna say left, right, good night to the Goodra, and I come into my Registeel, and out comes a victory bell. Okay, you have a rock throw Carbink in the lead, a victory bell safe swap. What could be in the back? Is it gonna be another Razor Leaper? If they shield this move, I'm like 99.9% sure it's going to be another Razor Leaper. They do shield the Thunder Punch, which is pretty awesome for me because that gets rid of a shield. And now we are 2 shield up Registeel, and Razor Leaf is going to be resisted. All of Carbink moves are going to be resisted, so Registeel can pretty well wall this entire team if it's going to be another Razor Leaper. Let's see here. Gotta make sure they don't catch the focus blast here, so I'll make sure to throw in the middle of their rock throw so they can't catch. Focus blast gonna be getting the final shield, and that just tells me another Razor Leaper. What is it? Probably gonna be Tropius, as I don't really see another Razor Leaper. There they tried to catch the focus blast. I was patient, conserved my energy here, wanted to throw in between their rock throw so they weren't able to make the catch, and all they caught was that Zap Cannon. No debuff unfortunately, but we're able to outpace significantly to this second Zap Cannon. Zap Cannon almost knocking them out. There's the debuff. We're gonna get a nice lock on farm down, 2 shields up. We're gonna be able to even to outpace to this focus blast, but not before my opponent says, I ain't playing anymore. See ya later, toxic team. 1-0 for me. Giratina on the lead. So we have a great matchup here. They hop into a Jellicent. I thought about swapping right away, but honestly, my game would not let me swap. So I was like, okay, screw it. They have an energy advantage now. I'm just going to stay with the Goodra and now get a shield, come into my Registeel here. Gonna no shield the first move just in case they throw the serve. Shadow Ball is not enough to one shot anyway, so there's really no point in me shielding that move. And honestly, my opponent just made a bozo head play to throw the he did no shield that move as well. Honestly, I should have done that, but I kind of felt like Registeel was gonna have some play in the back here. So we say left, right, good night to that Jellicent. Back in comes the Giratina. We're gonna be able to outpace to this Zap Cannon here. And if they want to continue to overfarm, my switch clock timer is very, very soon coming up. I'm going to make a catch here, catching the Shadow Ball, which is also debuffed onto my Goodra. Goodra's going to be able to eat this up. We don't survive on a whole lot of health here, but I'm not really too worried about that. And from here, I'm going to let my Goodra go down. Going to come in with the Typhlosion. I'm going to get a full farm down, but not before a Tapu Fini comes in. But the good thing about Typhlosion, we have that Thunder Punch coverage now. We are at the back-to-back Thunder Punches. My opponent knows we're at the back-to-back Thunder Punches, so all they have to do is throw this Thunder Punch, almost say left, right, good night to that Tapu Fini. They're going to come back in with the Giratina. We have another Thunder Punch locked and loaded. This should be grabbing the last shield, and I'd have some residual energy saved up onto my Registeel, and Registeel has the Zap Cannon here, and Zap Cannon is definitely going to be enough to knock out this Giratina. See you later, Giratina, and that's going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent, and a nice 4-1 set here. I went 4-1, 3-2, and 4-1 to end the night off here. Unfortunately, I didn't really get to record my other battles, so you only get this one set. So hopefully you guys play this team and have a lot of success with it. If you're seeing a lot of Charmers on the lead, maybe try to switch the lead up so you're not weak to Charmers in the front. But my thought process, ABB lineup, weak to Charm in the front, 2 stronger Charm in the back. So hope you all enjoyed this team and enjoy the video. If you guys are liking it, hit the like button, comment if you want to see anything in the future. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because it really helps out the channel and it is greatly appreciated. And we will see everybody in the next video. Bye bye.